a fight with my mom. 50 bands in a day. 20 more, but I'm straight.
What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It is your boy GlitcherBro23 here, back with another reaction to Linkin Park. Once again, we got a music video for this one. We are reacting to "Waiting for the End." Really enjoyed the last track. You know what I mean? I didn't. Now looking back at it, I don't understand why the track was titled "Paper Cuts." So if you guys want to tell me in the comment section, I really appreciate it. But we finna get straight on into this, man. If you guys are enjoying these Linkin Park reactions and want to see more in the future, because we got like a whole list lined up of Linkin Park reactions. So if you're new to the channel, this is your first time, do me a huge solid, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it by the end of the video. This is being streamed live on my Twitch channel, Glitcher_Bro23. If you look it up, give me a follow over there, I'd really appreciate it. Maybe catch me react to Linkin Park live in the future, or there's a link down below in the description that you could click on as well and give me a follow through that. Either way, these Twitch VODs are being turned into YouTube videos for you guys, so it's really up to you whether or not you just want to, see me live on Twitch one day. But other than that, let's go ahead and get into Waiting for the End, Linkin Park. I really do gotta say, there's not many artists out there who will do these 4K upgrades for songs like over a decade old. So I really do appreciate them putting in time and effort into upgrading the music videos, because some of these would probably look like shit on YouTube nowadays. Okay, getting some electric vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. Very interesting sound.
This is not the end, this is not the beginning. Just a voice like a riot rocking every revision. But you listen to the tone and the violent rhythm, and know the words sound steady, something empties within them. We say yeah, with fists flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there. Cause we're living at the mercy of the pain and the fear. Until we get it, forget it, let it all disappear. Yeah. Waiting for the end to come. Wish
That's like, that like almost like acapella singing right there. Ooh. Wait, what would this? How would y'all describe this track? Like EMD? Like, is that what it's called? Like EMD type? Man, I don't know why this song. It's another one I'm really enjoying. Honestly, like kind of a vibe. I can't even lie. Ugh.
living at the mercy of the pain and the fear. Until we get it, forget it, let it all disappear. Yeah. Waiting for the end to come, wishing I had strength to stand. This is not what I had planned.
Damn.
It's out of my control.
Bro, some of these lines from Chester, man. Some of these lines. They gotta. It's like throwing a rock at a glass house, man. Some of them are just fucking tough. Like, he said, this was not a part of my plan. It's out of my control. Like, and if you just know, like, it's. He's not talking about what I'm talking about right here. But if you really, like, think about it, like, it's kind of heartbreaking to a sense. Like, man, that line doesn't age well because of what happened to Chester. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to him, man. I'm really liking his performance on this track so far, though.
Thoughts were spinning in my head. So many things were left unsaid.
There's some unique instruments being used here. Like, I'm pretty sure I hear a tambourine. that was a that was a beautiful chorus. That was that was beautiful. I am like, dude, like this is so different than the track we just did. I don't know what it is about these last two tracks, man. These last two tracks are probably some of the best ones. That these two and the Emptiness Machine, probably some of the best tracks I've heard from Linkin Park. So, and my buddy was here last time when I was streaming, and he mentioned that there are a lot of fans who are just strictly fans of like their early work, which I understand. I think most artists, like music artists, fan bases are like that, where they just want them to stick to a particular sound, and they want to hear that sound and that sound only. But I mean, you can't. I said this last time, and I'll say it again. How can an artist ever grow and continue to stay relevant in as music's evolving if they don't evolve with the times? You know what I mean? So, and if they always keep the same sound on every single track, like, and keep delivering the same message, keep singing the same songs, like using the same type of production, whatever the case may be, how is Linkin Park ever going to go down as one of the best like music acts if they just stayed the same throughout their whole career? You know what I mean? So low key, I'm kind of interested to see what they could do with that new album once it drops, and see what that new lead vocalist could do as well. She had a great voice on that track. This one just makes me want to float, to be honest. Ooh, the singing in the background too. See, and they're not doing too, like, in my opinion, they're not doing too much on this. This is a very easy track I think anyone can make, but they're it sounds incredible. Like it this track, like everything from production, the instruments, Chester singing, the background singing here, like this type of track is for me. I'm really enjoying this one. And like I said, this track is very different from Paper Cut, which we just reacted to. That one was very like heavy metal type of vibes. This one, it's two different levels of enjoyment. You have to be nowadays, especially I think with music, you have to be um able to have some diversity in your music. There are going to be songs you get hyped to. They're going to make songs that get you in your feelings. You know what I mean? And that's okay. No one's going to judge you for that. I think people are going to judge you if your music taste is more closed off than being, you know, having so different, having so being into so many different genres and stuff like that, so many different vibes. You know what I mean? Okay, not really too crazy about this part, gonna be honest. Picking up the pieces now, where to begin? The hardest part of ending is starting again. Ooh. I did like that line though. The hardest part of ending is starting again. Very true. Very true. Wasn't really like crazy about it. That part doesn't like ruin the track for me, but I wasn't really too crazy about, I guess, whatever kind of auto tune or vocal effect was used on that guy's verse right there. I can see why this would turn off old fans because it has very like mainstream type of vibes.
Just a voice like a riot rocking every revision. But you listen to the tones and the violent rhythm. And all the words sound steady, some melodies don't get them. We say yeah, the fist flying up in the air, like we're holding on to something that's invisible there. Cause we're living at the mercy of the weight and the fear. Until we get it, forget it, let it all disappear.
I actually really fuck with that one. That's another track I really fuck with. Maybe I'm just in a good mood. A lot of these tracks I'm really like fucking with. So maybe maybe everybody's just catching me in a good mood today. Who knows? Who knows, man? But I genuinely, seriously, I did enjoy that one for what it was, and I really enjoyed Paper Cup for what it was. Um, and like I said there towards the end, I can understand how maybe some of the original fans wouldn't be too crazy about that track because it definitely has a very mainstream type of sound to it. So and maybe that's why I like it so much because of the mainstream simplistic type of sound of it. You know what I mean? But hey, I didn't grow up listening to Linkin Park. So that's the thing you got to recognize too. It's all about life experiences and what some tracks do for you and what some tracks what tracks appeal to you and what don't. You know what I mean? Not everyone's going to have the same taste and that's perfectly okay. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't think people should be going out there and discrediting um music that isn't for them or even some of their favorite artists discrediting their discographies um past their prime, their peak, whatever, because they just don't personally enjoy it anymore. If you don't enjoy it anymore, that's fine. But I mean, don't say don't like hang it over the artist's head that this was your best. I want you to go back to this because when they do and they try to give you what you want, then it loses that genuine replay value. You know what I mean? So, but that was a great track. That was a great track, and I'm like I said, we got more Linkin Park reactions stacked up for days. So if you guys want to see that in the future, do me a huge solid right now. Hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this is being streamed live on my Twitch channel, Flitcher_bro23. You can look it up, give me a follow. I really appreciate it. Or you can click the link down below in the description. Give me a follow through that as well if you want. And maybe catch me reacting to Linkin Park live in the future. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one.
I'm trying to be perfect, that shit is exhausting. The infinite force that nitpicking niggas get lost in.